Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of Magento 2 B2B Wholesale Catalog for Vendors plugin. And in today's video tutorial, we'll be showing you the workflow at the storefront for the sellers, and then the admin's end, how the admin can configure this particular B2B wholesale catalog for the vendors from the admin backend panel, and the workflow for the same. So basically this plugin would allow the web store owner for the Magento 2 B2B store to assign the products to the various sellers as per the seller groups and attribute sets and the categories as well. The admin can create different seller groups on the basis of attribute sets and the category, and once the seller group is created, the admin can assign those seller groups to different sellers as per the requirement there, and the seller would be able to find the separate seller dashboard from their their seller account, from where they can request for the specific products to the admin so that the products are assigned to them. Also, just after the request is approved by the admin, the seller would be able to view the products under the My Catalog, and the seller can edit the price as well as the number of assigned products there. So now let's go to the web store front end and let's see how the seller workflow works for the Magento 2 B2B wholesale catalog for the vendors. So for that, let me take you to the web store front end now. So right now I'm at the Magento 2 B2B web store, as you can see at the login page. So I'll be entering my username and the password for my seller account, and then I'll be tapping here on the login button on the left hand bottom corner, and that would be logging us into our seller account. So after the admin has assigned the products to the various marketplace sellers, the sellers would have this particular sub-menu option under the marketplace block. As you can see, that's the My Catalog option. So let me open that up. And also at the web store front end, the seller products would only be visible at the seller's profile page and on the collection page for the seller or for the respective seller. So here's my catalog section. So here you can see that the sellers can see the product list here. So here you can see the product ID, the product name, and the actions column, wherein the admin would be able to edit the products that are under the My Catalog section. So if I tap here on the edit link under the actions column, that brings up the edit product page, and from here the sellers would be able to set up the product name. So basically it's already created, the product is already created, so the sellers can just change the price and the quantity for the product that the admin has assigned to this particular seller, which falls in the falls in the category that the admin has created from the backend panel. So now, as you can see, that we just need to navigate for the vendor accounts under the marketplace block. We have to go to My Catalog, and there the sellers can find all of the products that have been assigned to them, and from here the sellers can change the price and the product quantity for each of the products by typing the edit link under the actions column for the respective products. So now let's go to the seller profile and the collection page. So these two sections or the pages that we have, so on these two pages only the products would be displayed, the products that the admin has assigned to this particular seller. So let's go to the seller's profile now, and then we'll be checking the seller's collection page as well. So here I'm at the marketplace edit seller profile, and here I'll just tap on the view profile and view collection. So the view that we are going to see is exactly for the customers, so the customers can see the particular view profile and the collection, as right now the seller is checking. So let me take you to the front end now. So this is the page, that's the profile page of the seller with the name and the different data about the seller, and here you can see all of the products that have been displayed here are the products that the admin has assigned to this particular marketplace vendor. So if we see here under the seller's account on the My Product list under the My Catalog, here we have the Savvy Shoulder Tote, and now if we go to the profile page, here we have the Savvy Shoulder Tote product. So that's how the products are only visible at the seller profile and the collection page. So let's go to the collection page of the seller, and here you can see that we are on the seller collection right now, and all of the products assigned to this particular seller who has set up the price, who has set up a different price and different quantity for this particular product. So the same products are also sold out by the admin of the B2B store there. So this was how we can check the products on the seller profile and on the seller collection page. And also note that the admin product SKU will be different from the seller's product SKU, and in the product page the product SKU will be displayed as associated with the admin's product, but in the seller store and collection page the same product will be displayed with a different SKU there. So let's check that. So if I open this particular product here, now let's go to the product page of this particular product, and let's see what SKU is displayed for this particular seller who's selling out this Savvy shoulder tote bag. So here we are on the product page, and we can see that the SKU is John 24 WB05-1. Now if I go to the admin backend panel, and now let me log into my admin backend panel for my Magento 2 B2B wholesale catalog for the vendors. So here you can see that we have the Savvy shoulder tote, and the SKU for this is 24 WB05, while as for the seller it's John 24 WB05-1. So both of the SKUs are different for the same product that the vendor as well as the admin are selling within the Magento 2 B2B system here. So now let's see the other different options that the sellers are having. So I'll just tap here on the my account option for the vendor. And one more thing is there that after a seller is basically registered himself and this particular plugin functionality is enabled, then the B2B vendors will not be able to add or list their own products, and the sellers can sell only the admin products. For selling the admin products, the seller first needs to request the admin to assign the admin products to them. And kindly note that the sellers can only request those products which belong to the default attribute set, category, or as per the respective group assigned to the particular seller. Also, we have checked the my catalog section, and here the sellers would be able to see all of the products and can view the products as per the attribute set, category, or the seller group assigned to the respective seller. So if I go to my catalog section, here you'll see the complete list of those products as I've just shown you. Now one more thing is there that that can be checked here on the side panel for the marketplace dashboard for the B2B web store. So the vendors can navigate to the all product section, and under that basically all the products of the store are basically being made visible to the sellers, so they can request from the admin to be assigned for selling. And for that, this seller just needs to select the products from the displayed list, and then choose the assign products option that is available under the actions drop down option. So for example, if I want to assign this and this product to myself, so I can tap here, then tap here on the assign products, and then you can see that the product approval request has been submitted for this particular vendor for the 3 products are there. And let me take you to the admin backend panel. Let's see these pending requests are visible, how these requests are visible to the web store admin. So for that, I'll just log into my admin backend panel first. So after these 3 products that I've chosen here, if they are approved by the admin, then they'll be visible to the vendor then under the my catalog section. So let me keep that particular one open, and let's go back to the admin backend panel. And in the backend here, so the admin will navigate through marketplace management and then manage seller product request. And under this section, all of the B2B vendors who are trying to sell out the admin products are being listed. So here we have the rival field wafer and the zinc jump that we had just requested to the admin for selling under our own account. So here you can see that right now it's approved because it's auto set as our auto. From the actions drop down, we can choose approve or reject as per own requirement. And after the approval, these three products would then be visible to the B2B vendor under the my catalog section. So here we can see that we have the arrival field, wafer messenger bag, and the zinc jump rope. Now these three would also be now visible at the storefront for the vendors and on their profile page and on the collection page. So let me show you that as well once again. So for that, I'll just navigate to the seller profile, and then we'll be opening up the collection and the profile page of the seller. So after the approval of the seller products, after it's been accepted, those products would then be visible here. So if I tap here on the view all 8 products, and let's scroll down. So here we have the arrival field messenger, the wafer messenger bag, and the zinc jump rope. That these 3 products were just validated and approved by the admin for the vendors, so that now the vendors can change their price and the quantity and can sell out the same admin products within the Magento 2 B2B store. Now let's see how the vendors would be able to find the what we say as the pending requests, and how they can view their requests that they've raised for the admin products. So for that, we need to go to the pending request section here under the marketplace dashboard on the left hand side, and that brings up the my pending request section. And here the sellers can find all of the requests that they've set up. So if the auto approval for the products is set to no, then here we'll be able to see the request that we have sent out to the admin. All right. Now let's go to the admin backend panel, and let's see the backend initial configuration and the other options that the B2B admin for that particular store can do before making use of this particular plugin. So here we are on the dashboard, and let's navigate through stores and then configuration. And on the configuration page under the Webkul block, we have the marketplace vendor catalog, and here we have some initial configuration settings. So from here, the web store admin for the B2B system can set up the different options. So the very first one is the seller product approval required. If you choose this as a no, then whenever the vendors of the B2B system apply for the approval of the admin's products, as soon as they apply, those would be approved, and then they'll be directly enabled and be visible at the seller's profile and collection pages. And then before publishing them out, the sellers can basically edit the price and the quantity for the same. Then we have enable disable admin products from front end. So if you want to disable the admin products at the storefront, then the admin can choose this particular option. Otherwise, the admin can enable his products at the storefront itself. Then we have enable default configurations for the seller. You can choose this option as a yes or a no to set up the default configurations. And under the default attribute set, the admin can set the default attribute set for the products and the default category that would be set up. So these are the different setting options here. Now thereafter, you just need to tap here on the save configuration button. Now so basically for this option, if we choose it as a yes, then the default attribute set and the default category selected by the admin would get assigned to only those sellers who aren't assigned to any of the seller groups by the admin. So if you have chosen this yes, and the bag and the gear for the attribute and category, so this would be assigned to only those sellers who have not yet assigned to any of the seller groups by the web store admin. And rest I've just told you for the default attributes and the default category. Also, if we choose the default configuration for the seller as no, and if we tap here on the save configuration button, the data has been saved. So you can choose this as a yes, as we have already discussed. So if I tap here on the disable admin products, you can see that a pop-up appears, and this would basically display the process of changing product status like enable or disable, and can be seen with the help of loading bar. So here we can see the changing status of the admin products from enable to disable at the storefront, and it's done. So now you can see that right now we have disabled the admin products. Now let's see how the admin can create the seller groups, and for that we'll navigate through marketplace management, and then we'll go to the create seller groups section, and this brings up the create seller groups menu option, and here you can see the group details out there. So we can enter the name of the group that we want to create. We can set up the attribute sets that would be applicable for those products, and we can also set up the default categories to assign to the group. And after that you just need to tap here on the save group button to save that particular group. Now let's see how the admin can manage the seller group. So for that we'll go to the manage seller group section, and here the admin can manage the already created or the newly created seller groups, and here you can see that the complete list of seller groups would be displayed. So right now I've only added one, and from the actions drop down we can delete any of the groups that we have already created. And here the admin can edit any of the groups that he has already created by tapping the edit link under the actions column. And the admin can edit any of the group names that the admin has already created, can change the attribute sets and the categories that have been assigned to a particular seller group. Now let's see how the admin can assign the seller groups to the Magento to B2B sellers. So for that we'll just navigate through marketplace management and manage sellers option that we have. All right, that's on the top, that's the manage seller section, and then brings up the complete seller list of the B2B system there. And from here the admin can choose the respective seller and can assign a seller group to him by tapping here on the assign a seller group and then choosing the respective seller group, and then the seller would be assigned to that particular seller group. So that was much about the Magento 2 B2B wholesale catalog for the vendors, and I hope it helped you out in understanding the same. And if you have any questions, queries, requirements or suggestions regarding this particular plugin, then you can always get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you may raise a ticket at webkul.uvdesk.com. Thanks for watching this particular video, and have a great day ahead.